Do you get discouraged when you try to spread the gospel and people just don't seem to respond? You're trying to produce fruit. You're trying to do everything you can to share the Lord with the people that you know and share with people that you don't know. You just go out of your way to talk to people about Jesus, and it just doesn't seem to be gaining any ground. You don't seem to be making a difference. Are you discouraged? Don't be discouraged. Don't be discouraged. Christianity is growing by leaps and bounds. We are probably in the steadiest growth cycle of Christianity since the beginning. Just think about this. You might not know these statistics. They're out there. You can gather them for yourself. But here you go. Within 25 years of Jesus dying, it's about the year 50 AD, there are about 175,000 people on the planet for each Christian. That is a huge number of people who are not Christians, right? You just walk out your door if you're a Christian and start evangelizing, and you can talk to people. And that's exactly what they did within 50 years, by the year 100 AD. This is just, within a decade or so of the book of Revelation being written, there were about 30,000 people per Christian. It went from 175,000 to 30,000. That's a lot of expansion. 150 AD, it shrank to 5,000 people for every Christian. By the year 200, there were 1,000 people for every Christian. We went from 50 AD, we went from 175,000 people to 1,000 people for every Christian. That's a huge amount of growth. Now let's fast forward to the year 1400, because there was a lot of stuff in there that really wasn't very good for Christianity. A lot of wars and stuff, crusades, all that type of thing. We're not going to talk about that. Let's fast forward to the year 1400. By that time, there were approximately 100 people per Christian. That's a huge amount of growth, right? By the year 1800, there were only about 50 people per Christian on the planet. By 1940, that's right before World War II, that went down to 35 people for every Christian. By 1980, that's in our lifetime, well, a lot of our lifetimes. By 1980, there were approximately 20 people for every Christian. By 1990, 10 years later, they got cut in half. Only about 10 people for every Christian on the planet. By 2010, that's just a little over a decade ago, 1 out of every 3 people on the planet Earth was a Christian. That's a huge amount of growth, and a lot of growth in recent years as well. So what does that mean? Well, there's a lot of controversy. Exactly what is a Christian? Is it an evangelical Christian? Do we include the Orthodox Church? Do we include cultural Christians? Do we include people who are Coptic Christians? They are born into Christianity. They really don't have a faith of their own. Do we include all of those? These numbers do include all those. They do. But still, 1 out of every 3 people believes Jesus is the Christ, the Son of God, even if their life doesn't reflect that. 1 out of every 3 people on the planet are in that category that say that they believe that. That's a huge amount of growth. And it's also a way for us to know that our work is not in vain. Continue to talk to people about Jesus. And maybe some of those people that are controversial Christians, they're just cultural Christians. They really don't have a faith of their own. They're just saying that they're Christians because their parents are Christians or their family is Christian. Talk to them about Jesus. Help them develop a faith of their own so that they can spread the gospel as well. They can produce their own fruit. Don't give up. Just keep on talking about Jesus. That's what you're supposed to do. Have a great day. I'm Bob Baulch with the That's Jesus channel. Like this video, subscribe, ring the bell for future videos. Have a great day and be blessed.